Today we're looking at a master blueprint for the modern economy. Specifically, we're focusing on how to earn money as a student heading into 2026. Based on an incredible framework by educators, we're going to unpack 5 high-income digital skills that will completely future-proof your income. Okay, let's dive into this.
So, here's what we're covering today. Section 1 is the degree illusion. Section 2, Skill 1, AI prompting. Section 3 covers Skills 2 and 5, web build and meta ads. Section 4 is Skill 3, viral videography, and finally, Section 5 goes into Skill 4, communication mastery.
All right, starting with Section 1, the degree illusion. Why the traditional path is failing the modern student. Ed highlights a really stark contrast in today's reality. Think about this. On one side, we have Rohan, a 95% top scorer and elite IIT graduate, yet he's currently sitting completely unemployed. On the other side, we've got Veer. Veer's your typical 60% average student, but he's out there earning 2.5 lakhs a month. You know, this perfectly illustrates the massive gap between just holding a piece of paper and having actual real-world market value. It's really not about the grades anymore, guys. It's about what you can actually execute.
And hey, if you think Rohan is just some rare outlier, the data definitely says otherwise. Out of the roughly 1.5 million engineers produced annually, a staggering 40% remain unemployed. Yeah, 40%. And it gets even crazier. Reports show that around 30% of graduates from those top-tier IITs are also sitting there without jobs. The traditional safety net, it's got some huge gaping holes in it.
So, why exactly is this happening? Well, this quote from corporate recruiters pretty much hits the nail on the head. They say graduates only have book knowledge, but absolutely no actual skills for the job. The missing link here is not intelligence, right? These graduates are incredibly smart. The issue is a complete lack of actionable modern digital skills, the exact skills companies are absolutely desperate to hire for right now. Which brings us to Section 2, Skill 1, AI prompting, commanding the machines of tomorrow. The opportunity here is literally staggering, $17 million. That is the explosive size of the current AI image and video generation market. It's just a massive pie, and it's growing exponentially every single day. If you can tap into even a microscopic fraction of this market as a student, your income potential absolutely skyrockets.
So you're probably wondering, how do I actually master this? It's actually a remarkably straightforward 3-step learning curve that literally any student can start today. Step 1. For the next 21 days, just chat informally with tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude. Seriously, don't overthink it, just get a feel for how they respond to your basic instructions. Step 2. Move on to YouTube tutorials focused on advanced prompting so you can really refine those specific commands. And Step 3. Start pitching your new skills, things like script writing, SEO optimization, or managing LinkedIn posts, to content creators and founders who desperately need to buy back their time.
You can also apply these AI prompting skills directly to content creation, specifically YouTube Shorts. As YouTube strategist Alex Christian points out, writing highly engaging scripts using AI gives you incredible virality potential. We're talking millions of views here. By targeting viewers in Tier 1 countries like the USA, UK, or Australia, you access high RPMs, meaning you get paid significantly more per 1,000 views by advertisers. Plus, you can stack specific music deals right on top of that ad revenue for some serious extra cash. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the math behind this $4,500 figure. Think about it. If your AI-assisted scripts help you generate just 15 million views on Shorts, and you have a 20-cent RPM plus a 10-cent music deal, well, that easily translates to $4,500 in revenue. And in the high-volume world of short-form vertical content, racking up 15 million views across a channel is incredibly achievable. Let's move on to Section 3, Skills 2 and 5, Web Build and Meta Ads, arming local businesses with digital firepower. Now, before you start thinking you need a 4-year computer science degree to build websites, consider this crazy fact. A 15-year-old made 1 lakh with zero coding knowledge simply by utilizing AI tools. You do not need to know HTML, Java, or C++ anymore. AI has completely leveled the playing field. It lets anyone build highly professional landing pages if they just have the right prompts. Finding clients who desperately need this service is way easier than you think. There's a brilliant strategy highlighted by the channel AI Founders. Step 1, open Google Maps. Search for local brick-and-mortar businesses, painters, plumbers, local gyms. Step 2, filter for profiles that have low reviews, terrible photos, and a button that says, claim this business. That literally means the owner hasn't even taken control of their Google presence.
Step 3, call them up and pitch them a sleek, new AI-built website alongside hyperlocal meta ads to drive foot traffic directly to their door. To prove exactly how effective this is, a digital consultant actually documented using this precise Google Maps strategy to contact local painters over in Georgia. The result? They made $700 in just 4 hours of cold calling. The demand among small local businesses for these basic, essential digital upgrades is just massive, and it is largely completely untapped.
And this brilliantly illustrates the streamlined AI toolkit you need to execute this. First, you use ChatGPT to map out the compelling copy and structure of the site. Then, you use tools like PixAI to actually generate the visual website in like 5 minutes. If you want to get more advanced, you can leverage platforms like Replit or Lovable. You're using free or incredibly cheap tools to generate sites in minutes, which you can then turn around and pitch to local business owners for thousands of rupees. It's a game changer.
Okay, Section 4, Skill 3, Viral Videography, Wedding Religraphy, and Short-Form Domination.
So, how do you break into this if you're a student without some huge fancy portfolio? Well, here's the insider secret, a totally zero-cost client acquisition blueprint. Step 1. Find 2 or 3 local weddings and offer to shoot short-form content for absolutely free. Step 2. Edit those clips into highly dynamic reels using tools like CapCut, maybe adding some AI voiceovers or trending audio. Step 3. Upload those to a dedicated Instagram portfolio page. If you do this well, the work speaks for itself, and paying clients will organically start reaching out to you.
But to make those portfolio videos actually go viral, you really need to understand the viral retention formula. Social media algorithms absolutely crave high average view duration. You want a stay-to-watch ratio of 75% to 80%, or even higher. That requires a visually arresting, attention-grabbing hook in the very first 3 seconds. And above all, you must maintain consistency and a high posting volume. The algorithm heavily favors creators who just show up constantly.
Now for Section 5, Skill 4, Communication Mastery, the foundation of every digital sale.
Let me give you the brutal truth of the freelance world. You can be an absolute wizard at AI prompting, a genius at meta ads, and an incredible video editor, but none of it matters if you cannot communicate effectively to sell your services. Mastering this doesn't take hours of study, though. Just 15 to 20 minutes of daily practice on these 4 pillars can completely transform your career. First, body language. Stand straight, no slouching. Second, hand movements. Use them to display natural confidence, not nervous energy. Third, eye contact. This is absolutely essential for building immediate trust with a potential client, whether on a video call or in person. And fourth, speed of speaking. Maintain a normal pace. Rushing makes you seem nervous, but speaking too slowly makes you seem unsure of your own skills. Just keep it natural. And whether you're practicing your communication, pitching Google Maps clients, or posting YouTube shorts, this quote is the ultimate truth. Consistency and volume are the only ways to win this digital game. People who possess these qualities will win. Success in any of these 5 high-income skills isn't about some overnight magic trick. It's about the sheer repetition of doing the work day in and day out.
Let's move to Section 6, the 6-month challenge, and see how this builds into trading your screen time for skill time.
I want you to literally check your phone right now. Seriously, look at it. Are you spending 4 to 8 hours daily just mindlessly scrolling Instagram, playing games, and watching YouTube? Because those wasted hours are the exact obstacle standing between you and a high-income future. Right now, you are passively consuming the very platforms you should be actively mastering and monetizing.
So here's my final provocative question to you as we wrap up this explainer. Will you spend your next 6 months just scrolling through screens, swiping your valuable time away, or will you dedicate just 1 single hour a day to build the skills to own them? The choice is entirely yours, but the digital economy of 2026 is approaching fast. Make it count. See you next time.